How you doing, guys? If you're suffering for a little bit of calf pain, whether you're a runner or a Gaelic footballer, there's a couple of things that most physios actually miss. So in the next 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to explain what these are. Now, a lot of the time when somebody gets calf pain is that they've more than likely done an awful lot of running. And a lot of the physios kind of go back in and look at the muscle itself. But the issue with that is that, yes, you can look at the muscle because it's causing the pain, but they're not looking at the whole system about why that muscle is actually working over time. And what you have to consider is that, let's say you're a runner and you're after running quite a long marathon, you've got to consider that the speed you were running at, you're landing on that foot, that calf is taking your weight, your quad is taking your weight. Now, if you're doing that for 3 or 4 hours, what's going to happen is your body is going to have that preference of using those muscles as you walk and as you run. And then if you take a week off after the marathon and then you go back in it again, but that calf pain starts to come back in, it means you've overworked that one system and forgotten about using your glutes and your hamstrings and your calf. Now, when you're running at a slow enough pace, let's say it's 4 or 5 minutes a kilometer, that's going to be quads and this deeper soleus muscle in here, which normally people get the really bad pain with. But actually, when you start to increase that speed, and let's say you're running at 3:30 a kilometer, but only for a shorter period, you're getting your glutes and your hamstrings into it. So it's not just about looking at the muscle itself, but it's also looking at why that muscle is overworking, which reaps the most benefits when you're trying to recover from a calf injury. Now, what have you probably been doing? You've probably gone to physio, maybe they've tried some dry needling, maybe you've tried to loosen out the undersole of your foot, or foam roll your calf, or use a spiky ball to really try and get into it. And maybe that's what you're thinking, it just needs that bit of a dig out to get a little bit better. But there's a smarter way to do it by looking at that system. So look, guys, if you have any questions with regards to this kind of calf pain or you're suffering with it, look us up on the internet or look us up on our Facebook page. There's lots of information there around it. And yeah, if you have any questions, just give us a shout or get us back on an email. Okay?